change and we will, they gon' change the game. Bump Boys podcast, it'll melt your brain. Y'all don't wanna see the flame, so don't spark the match. We like rookie Kurt Angle, make your ankle snap. Three amigos like Eddie, but don't lie, you steal. Only cheat when we gotta, but to win we will. Mike skills like Dusty, but go hard like Brock. I'm a stunner like Austin, dropping elbows like Mach. Y'all don't wanna see the finish, cause it's us on top. 1, 2, 3, get the V and get a warrior pop. Yo!
Hey guys, it's Dan from the Bump Boys. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. We got an AEW Dynamite review. Will's off tonight as he's feeling a little under the weather, so I have Joe with me. What's up?
What's
hey,
up,
Joe,
man?
say
How
hello.
you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Not too bad. Allergies have been crazy, so I'm pretty sure that's what's messing up
Killing
Will.
Yeah, it's messing up me too. My eyes are pretty swollen.
Yeah, both our eyes are actually pretty swollen. and no, we are not partaking right now, guys. Don't be thinking like that.
No.
But let's get into the show. This AEW Dynamite. I actually enjoyed it really. I enjoyed it very, very much. That's what I should say. Very, very much.
Yeah, it was really good. One of the better Dynamites in the last couple weeks.
I agree. We start off real strong. We did get Dax Hardwood versus Adam Cole in the opening match. Great technical match, great wrestling match between these two. The main point was Adam Cole working the ribs, and mainly the ribs.
Sharpshooter.
To set up the sharpshooter, which Dax Hardwood eventually tapped out to. I think this is a great match. I think this honestly was match of the night.
Honestly, definitely. Yeah, like him just working the ribs, like great storytelling, great spots.
Great commentary, by the way.
Yeah.
They're like, Dax, isn't a singles competitor. He doesn't have many single matches here. I think it's like his third or fourth one. But, when it comes to tag team, he's like pretty much undefeated and stuff like that. Or he's up there with his ranking. So I love the commentary and overall and great ring psychology with these boys. Dax Hardwood, I thought this was great. Dash Hardwood.
So I think they did great on commentary. I think it was great match and great mentality of both of them back and forth. Like I think they was really good for Dax. Dax did really good for as a singles competitor in this match. He stayed
very
with Adam
well.
Cole.
And then a crazy part is they had a back-to-back Owen Hart Classic, and they gave us John Silver versus CM Punk.
Dude, that match
that wasn't Owen Hart. That was just a random match.
Yeah.
John Silver versus CM Punk. That was a pretty decent match.
Honestly, it was really good. And I thought it was great. Punk coming out with the Islanders gear getting booed.
And then this is John Silver's hometown, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, overall it's a great match. He finished it off with a buckshot lariat. Adam
Cole.
Hangman Adam Page was watching it. Came in, Punk said, I'm going to take that title. I'm going to make you shake my hand. Unconscious or not. Or conscious or unconscious, you're going to shake my hand. And there's nothing you can do about it. And then basically, puts out his hand for a handshake. Gets, big bird right to the face. And I'm looking forward to this feud, actually.
Honestly, it's gotten a lot better.
Yes. And I like how Punk's kind of like been the
heel
antagonizer, and Cole is, not Cole, Adam Page is basically like just like taking this all in, and I feel like he's gonna unleash on CM Punk. I'm looking forward to this match. I wasn't interested in before, but we're getting something pretty nice. Different,
it's
yeah.
Different.
And speaking of different, we did get Don Housen versus Tony Nese in the
Tony Nese destroyed him.
Buried, squashed. Yeah, it was a quick match.
Dude, that was terrible. I was like, what the fuck?
And this
I'm happy we aren't getting Hookhausen.
Yeah, Hookhausen will be a fun segment. I love that. Hookhausen is going to be fun. Like Will said, it's almost like a rock and sock.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be great. And we finally get the handshake between Hook and Danhausen. So, overall, I was very happy about that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I think it's hysterical that they bury it. Dude, I can't stop laughing over them burying Danhausen like that to Tony Nese.
Yeah, it was like literally like Danhausen came
And-
out with his own music, and then Tony Nese was just in the ring, and then the comment, who was the guy at the
John
Smart Mark came over and was like, you didn't even get it music, and he did, and you whooped his ass. I loved it. It was hilarious.
it was great.
It was amazing. But I think what was
Honestly.
even more amazing, other than the match, was Wardlow and MJF, the contract signing.
Oh, I was dying. That whole segment. I cannot wait until he goes to a face. I cannot wait. I hope his face run is great. His knocks at WWE, his knocks at AEW. Like even his first knock is like, 2024. Oh, sorry guys, can't talk about that. Guy in the back doesn't want me to. Especially he's like, oh yeah, because my best friend, American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I love that he was just bringing up all the little things. He was like, I wouldn't want anyone to boo Warlord. I would want to hear what he has to say. I wouldn't want to hear the loudest boos I could hear. Do you got anything to say, Warlord? And next, of course, hometown heroes, MJF, the boos was raining down on him, and Warlord just soaking it in.
I kind of like Wardlow's entrance, especially with the boos. Boo Wardlow.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. So, the Salt of the Earth, has agreed to a match, but there is conditions. First condition, 10 lashings from a leather strap at the hands of MJF. Next, he needs to defeat Shawn Spears.
Next week?
Yeah, that one's next week, right?
Yep. The 10
then he has to defeat Shawn Spears in a steel cage match.
That show is? They stacked the shit up. They stacked the shit out of that show.
Oh, for next week? Yeah, that thing is going to be crazy. Steel cage match with MJF as a referee, too?
That's the third week. That's not next week.
Oh, yeah, that's the third week. That's
next week. It's probably in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's going to be in Vegas to set up the MJF match.
And overall, I love how MJF basically was cowarding the whole time. Warlord, whooped
one of my favorite part was when he said, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9. Shawn Spears, show him what it is. Bring it back to Ty Dillinger. 10. 10.
Yeah, I love that, man. But overall, I think great segment. Wardlow looks real strong.
MJF looks like a cowardly heel.
Definitely. Very much, I saw a lot of people online talking about how this reminded them of Triple H and Batista's feud from back in the day. And overall, I think this is probably the best promo segment throughout the night.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Great promo. Great match. Great segment.
So, definitely. And then next we had the FTW Championship match, Jungle Boy versus Absolute Ricky Starks.
This match, really good. Probably the second.
Really good for what it was.
Maybe the second best match on the card. Would you say so? Or would you give the main event higher?
Main event, I don't know if I would give it higher.
I thought the main event did live up with the hype, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, I think it was a really good match, though. It was one of my favorite. I liked the segment, the post segment. I thought that set up everything really well. And it made everyone seem like a contender. Jungle Boy did end up losing due to distractions from, Isaiah Swerve Scott, accidental. And Ricky Starks ended up retaining.
I think it's good because it sets up, you get a triple tag match, maybe.
Oh, yes. Definitely. I love that. And the fact that, whatever this Jungle Boy storyline he's going through where he's conflicted, he doesn't believe in himself, or, he feels like he needs to do more, especially with Christian. He feels like he's in the shadow of Christian, I feel. And overall, I think it's going to be a great storyline that they're setting up slowly but surely. But there's a burn going on. Yeah.
The seeds have been planted.
And Keith Lee, like we said in the chat, Keith Lee, dude, that man's looking good.
Dude, he took a couple weeks to get into shape, and
Yeah, they mentioned it on the show and stuff like that. He looks real good. Possible triple threat for sure. And next we had the JAS victory speech. I wasn't a fan of this, to be honest.
it was okay. I think the only thing that will make it better is next week is when Regal. The best thing had to be Regal punching Jericho.
Yes, by far. That was the best.
Because there was nothing. It was just like, oh, Moxley comes out. You know, the other people are coming. It was so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of figured that this is how they were going to play it. Is this kind of how you figured how they were going to play it to get the 5-on-5?
Yes. I figured this is what they would do for something that's 5-on-5 related. Whether we get a stadium stampede match is another story.
Or blood and guts.
Or blood and guts. That blood and guts would be a good match.
I hope we get blood and guts.
I think blood and guts probably is more likely.
Because I want Regal to yell, blood and guts!
I don't know. I feel like it would be kind of a... I wouldn't want to see that, to be honest. I feel
you don't want to see him? You wouldn't want to see...
He had his time with War Games, and I feel like I don't want him muddying the waters with his just saying everything how he used to say it.
They're going to do it because everyone was pissed that he can't say it no more.
Yeah. They got to figure out something that rolls off the tongue like War Games did with him.
Yeah. I hope... Yeah, I still think Jericho needs a 6-man.
I agree. He needs a 6-man. Someone who I feel like someone who's a little younger and a little bit more cocky, or someone older with him. I don't know who he could add to this group, but it's missing something.
At least just for this match, because it's right now it's 6-on-5. It's 6-on-5.
Yeah, I agree. Are you kind of Regal in there too?
No. Santana, Ortiz.
Oh, Santana, Ortiz, and Kingston. Yeah.
Unless they only do one of Santana, Ortiz, and Kingston.
Ooh.
I feel like you have to keep both Santana and Ortiz.
I think they'll have to add someone, of course.
Yeah.
Next we had the Owen Hart women's portion. Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter. This is a good match. This is a good match.
I feel like this match should add more time.
Yes, I agree. I feel like it should have went on a little longer, but I think
they ran out of time. This is why I think they need a third hour.
I wouldn't want to see third hour. That would just drain me.
Honestly, yeah, you're right. Maybe another half an hour.
I feel like this would have been a hell of a Rampage match.
Oh yeah, if they gave a full Rampage,
like a nice 20 minutes on Rampage, that would have been I think that would have been great.
Oh yeah, I think they're both really good. You could tell Jamie's really good, and it just sucks that she had to get thrown against Tony, because Tony's not going to lose. As much as they were teasing Britt versus Jamie.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping Jamie was going to win this one, but no.
No, because I don't think Britt's going to win, depending on who the wild card is.
Ooh. Yeah, depending on who the wild card is, I don't see them doing Tony versus Britt, but I can see whoever's that Joker becoming being that wild card and potentially progressing. I can see that happening for sure. Yeah, I just wish they had more time with this.
Yeah, at the end we'll guess who the wild card is, because I have a couple guesses. I think maybe Athena, Amber Moon, or I don't know if she signed anywhere, or maybe, and on the men's side, maybe Gargano or Cesaro.
Those would be really good options. But I think we're doing a video Friday with all those together.
Okay, because I think we're doing that because we're doing
because Rampage was announced. That's going to be another special time.
5:30.
Another 5:30. We won't be able to watch it.
Fucking, it's fine. It saves us an hour. It saves us a half an hour from reviewing that.
Exactly. But we did get a main event, which was changed to a no holds barred or no DQ
Anything
match,
goes.
anything goes match. Darby Allin versus Jeff Hardy. This match was good. A lot of high spots, a lot of craziness. Overall, the shit looked very painful. It was a lot of spot fest between two popular people, like Bleacher Report was saying. A lot of people just doing spots here and there. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of this one. It was good, but it wasn't the greatest. But
Oh no, we did not live up to the hype at all. I kind of figured that this was going to happen.
But it was a good match. It was good. Like, Hardy ended up winning.
Honestly, I don't think they had enough time.
No, I feel like they got gypped on time. So I definitely would agree. Like, the Jungle Boy Ricky Starks match was probably better than that one. I would agree with that.
Yeah, by far.
But Jeff Hardy advances. Him and Cole, they have a little stare off. I guess they're fighting next week. They said that was a little interesting.
It's weird. I don't know if that was a fuck up.
They might be. Well, the Joker is not going to be coming next week. It's going to be coming the week after.
No, so I think the Jokers are this week. It's Joker Wednesday.
Samoa Joe said a week from next week, and I was like, wait a minute, that's 2 weeks. Why don't you just say 2 weeks or 2 weeks from now?
They said next week because next week's a wild card Wednesday. That's what they're calling it. Wild card Wednesday.
I know, it was weird. They were saying 2 weeks from now, next week from now. So next week,
I think it's next week because next week's the semis because that would make sense. Because
it would make sense.
Cole would be the following week, and the last show before Vegas would be the last show before the finals.
Unless they want to play it a different way, where they solidify Adam Cole as the head, and then they kind of promote it from there. With Adam Cole promoting it, people are going to watch it.
Adam Cole's going to beat freaking Jeff Hardy. He should.
Yeah, I agree.
If Jeff Hardy beats Adam Cole, no. And then Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, are we gonna get Cole O'Reilly again?
That would be an interesting match. I would like to see that.
Like Cole O'Reilly again, this time under the AEW because I've seen what they did on NXT during their feud. Their feud on NXT,
and they put on some bangers too.
Yes.
So, and I'm not a big fan of them too. So the fact that I said that, goes a long way. But Dan, I want to know tonight, what was your grade for this pay-per-view or this Dynamite?
I'd give it maybe 8.5, 8 3/4, 8.75. It was up there.
I'm so sorry.
It was up there. It was up there. It was up there with those Raws that we've been getting.
Yeah, I agree. I think this was a solid 8.5, 8.75.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. So we agree.
So 8.6, I think, would be fair for the show. That'd be a generous score. I agree with that.
It's the Bump Boys. I'm kidding.
But overall, good show, a lot better than what it has been. And overall, I think it would be looking pretty good.
Heading into Double or Nothing.
Heading into Double or Nothing, I'm pumped.
I think we might be going to Joe's for Double or Nothing. We haven't decided yet. Especially because that's Memorial. That's the 29th on Memorial Day weekend. So you have that Monday off.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
That's what the best part about AEW pay-per-views is the Memorial Day weekend. Is they do it on holiday weekends. It's always holiday weekends.
It's been great. It's been great. And it's on a Saturday. I love it.
No, it's a Sunday. It's a Sunday.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, I got Monday off, so we'll send it. But that's been the Bump Boys review. Should be back for our SmackDown review. But Danny, take us away.
It's the Bump Boys.
Peace.
Must bid you adieu, a goodbye, mwah, and good night. Oh my God, it's so great. Bang!